Blackburn, Mark Witt, Griffin King, Ben Locke, Aiden McLean, Trey Taylor, and of course Matt Gunty taking that opening face-off, which is underway.
Big collision as we are underway, still unsettled, ball rolling back to midfield. The ground ball kicked down to the restraining line, scooped up by Brown, who at long last will control the opening face-off. They lose the handle, and it'll be picked up. Another push, and it will be Penn in the end with the pickup, and we are underway after a sort of edgy first couple of seconds here, Mike.
Edgy or held it. Now Penn will have the first crack at it on the offensive end as they rotate in. They're 6-on-6 offensive players.
Smith, Shipley, Fury among the midfielders for Coach Murphy. Ball feed. Fury, the shot and the score. Got on the run. Got the ball cross high. And Penn takes a 1-0 lead. 14:06 left here first quarter. It did not take us very long.
No, it did not. The big fella on the run, the 6'5", 220-pound senior from Villanova, Pennsylvania, bags his 5th goal of the season. Little hop, skip, and a jump to blow it past Connor Terrio.
To get through that Penn ride.
Yeah, Penn rides very well as indicated there, so we'll see what the Bears could do on their first set. Of course, both McLean brothers out there for this one. Keep an eye on Matteo Corsi. Those are 3 players that Coach Murphy said, you know, they've been playing really well, and they're going to have to find a way to shut them down.
And Aiden McLean on the run ties the game at 1 as he finds his way with a little skip past Emmett Carroll, and we're tied at 1, 1:40 in.
Yeah, Aiden McLean, the A-Train, leads the team in goals. That's his 26th of the season. A good response for the Bears. And the transfer from Fairfield gets Brown on the board here to even things up. Less than a minute after the first Penn goal. A nice, good, hard lefty shot. Kind of off the hip and low. And able to beat Emmett Carroll for the first time today.
Third face-off of the game will be near wing for Smith, the 5'11" sophomore from Lutherville, Maryland. Outlets back to Mulligan. Good tight defense. Witt on the slide. The shot easily controlled by Terrio for his first save at Penn, and a timely timeout to extend the possession as the Quakers were running into some trouble. Walsh, the dodge, the fake, and the score. Faked the feed one way, came back top shelf, and the Quakers regain the lead.
Well, you know, of course, Penn has been without Dylan Gergar, who put up 52 goals last year. We talked to Coach Murphy about filling that void, and he specified Tynan Walsh as one of those guys. Had 4 goals last week in the win against Yale, and is continuing to have that hot stick. Puts Penn on top after this little crease roll from behind X.
Another bull dodge there, double team. Kelly releases. Corsi rolls to the crease, 15 on the shot clock, dances in front, lost the handle. The Quakers come up with the loose ball. Lavelle on the transition.
Yeah, really nice job by Blackburn coming up with that ground ball. He never saw the initial pass until it bounced off of Tynan Walsh. Heads up play to make the scoop and a nifty underhanded pass to get the clear going.
Wertheim with now Charlie Cave up on the attacking part of the field. Now Tanner Burns will replace Trevor Yaboa-Cody, who had completed that clear or reset the possession for Brown.
Yeah, different midfield here for the Bears.
The feed, the one-timer off the inside of the post as the Bears again, snake-bitten third pipe in the last 6 minutes, was able to deny back Trey Taylor, and the Bears on the run. Here comes Behrens. Behrens works in front. The turn, the shot, the score! Griffin King ties the game at 2. It all started on a blocked shot after a nifty dodge by Handley. The Bears stick with it and tie the game on 2 with a great run upfield Ryan Behrens jump start.
And that's often where the Bears are at their best, in transition. It was something Coach Murphy was honestly a little bit worried about. Said we have to stop the Bears in their transition offense, and that's exactly why. Great speed burst down the middle of the field. Ryan Behrens doing the yeoman's work there, able to spot King on the doorstep, who
looks to his left, or make it our left. Handley back outside, under 5 seconds, wants the shot taken away, as once again it's Witt on the takeaway, a shot grounded.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that it worked out for all those that are in attendance today to have such nice weather and a great game to watch.
And a bang play fed in front, and the Quakers will regain the lead 3-2 as walking right down Thayer Street on the feed was Penn's Ben Smith.
Yeah, Ben Smith able to get down quickly that time, and the sophomore from Lutherville, Maryland, picks up his 15th of the season. And much like the first quarter, the Penn Quakers get on the board fairly early. Last time it took them just 54 seconds. This time, just 30 sides. The Bears had sent another one. They wound up picking up 2 fouls and went down 2 men against Princeton.
Corsi on the far wing is defended by Rubin. Looks back, King, tough angle, scores! Got a defender sliding. It was Rubin, in fact, as he was able to get that one past Carroll and ties the game at 3.
Well, the rare 6-on-7 goal that time for the Bears. Extra defender not helping out, and almost the exact same amount of time that the Bears needed in the first quarter. They needed here. Last time it was 140. This time 156. So very parallel quarters so far in terms of the scoring for both teams. It's a nice low hard rip. He was able to get his hands free, and even with a late dive from John Pollock, didn't matter in the end as King gets goal number 9 on the season and evens things up.
Thanks for making us a part of your Saturday on this holiday weekend. Fury, Handley, the 2 big fellas out there for Penn. Fury tries to get his hands free and does. Buries it to give the Quakers back a 4-3 lead. Just too much time, too much space.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot let Fury get his hands free like that. Bears a little bit late on the slide, a little bit late on the closeout, and Fury makes them pay with his 2nd of the day. Just an absolute BB trajectory of that shot.
Bears have Xander Valentini in defensively as the turn comes over. They'll look for Handley up top. Switches back to his left. Good slide there by the Bears. Handley out up for the left side. Swim dodge for over Taylor rather. Back outside. Denola's shot scores, and the Quakers are up 5-3.
Good ball movement that time by the Quakers. I believe the final touch, was it Shipley that got it?
I believe so. It was a great look, though, over to reverse things through Denola the 6. And, you know, the Quakers getting a lot of ball touches there, Mike. I mean, you mentioned great ball movement. I mean, you watch here. That's one. It comes back over the top. Nope, it's going to be Denola 6. And just
the assist for Shipley.
Yes.
Yep.
Just that time it was Peter Blake. Nice switch, the shot, Wertheim telegraphed it, and it's gobbled up by the goaltender. And here comes Penn.
The Bears on the ride, Mike. They have been outstanding in pressuring. A couple of bang-bang turnovers as well.
Speaking of bang-bang, is it going to count? They'll talk it over. Denola was in front, and it looks like
I think early indication is going to be no.
Yeah, and a flag, no goal, as Denola's feet in front. He ended up in the crease, and we're going to get a man up.
The Bears will have the first man up opportunity. Well, they're still talking it over. We'll take another look here at the replay first. The feet inside and a little bit of contact from Xander Valentini.
So it looks like what they're talking over is
let's see again. Where's the shot released? Where does he land? And then is he pushed in? Nola's setting up. He's outside the crease there. Does he land? No, but he kind of steps in, and then he falls into the goal mouth. So he does fall into the goal mouth at the end, but the ball was already in. So this is a tough one.
Yeah, this is.
And again, the referees do not have the advantage of looking at a replay.
They'll call over both coaches, Daly and Murphy. I think for the first time in a couple of years, Mike, at least all of our media calls this week were trios of mics.
Yeah, 3 mics on the mic multiple times.
And the way they're setting up is it's going to be a goal. They're picking up the flag.
And on that second replay that we saw, that seemed to be the right call. Seemed like when he lands. Now there's 6 in front. Lands, ball is in, then he kind of trips at the end, but
he doesn't make it to the goal.
And he doesn't make any contact with Terrio either. So it's going to be Denola with his 2nd straight goal.
Jack Kelly looks low, shot, one-handed, taken away, and again the quick outlet. Here comes Farrar, the clear machine, pulled to the left side, fed back, Bond gets around, takes a shot, and whips it wide for out. Now Penn a couple. as they've feed in front, and another finish for the Quakers, who take a 7-3 lead.
Great cut that time by Smith. It's his second of the day, 16th of the season, and pushes the lead up to 4 as Penn really starting to take control of this game here in this second quarter.
Well, and Mike, you know, one of the things that you talk about sometimes is that
just watch how perfect that pass was, and knowing it right away, Gibson Linehan knew that he just lost a step.
What we're seeing here a little bit is just the margin of error for the Bears. We've seen now a couple of possessions result in pipes, errant pass, or a save, and consequently, the Quakers have turned things into scores. That time, walking in, Griffin King able to walk the tightrope, took the feed from Burns and is able to bury it to put the Bears back on the board.
Well, that gives the Bears a little bit of life here. Completes the hat trick for Griffin King. As the Brown faithful enjoying that last. We'll take another look here. King got the inside position. Not much Carroll could do there. He tried to make himself big, cutting off the angle coming towards King, but King with the slick finish.
Bears looking to cut into a 3-goal Penn lead. Kelly shoots and scores! I think everybody was expecting a feed. He whips it around his hip and pulls the Bears within 2.
Really nice looking shot that time. Kelly, we've seen him go with the bull dodge a couple times. This time, just a simple dodge, moving towards his left. Found the separation, hands were free, and buries it past Carroll. So back-to-back goals for the Bears in a short amount of time. Here's the dodge there. Just switching to the left hand, and I don't know if Carroll knew that he could zing it like that with the left. Watch the quick switch of hands right there. Gets around the defender. Barely a touch from Chris. Scoreless. No goals, no assists. Again, that's never happened in his career. And talking with Coach Daly about him, said, you know, that is one of their keys. They need to take care of Sam Hanley and minimize his impact on this game. So far, job done there. It's been some of the other quick. Now Corsi back in as well. A late change coming in out of the box. Keeps his dodge up, held down the right alley.
Back up top, the drive, the shot, and the score from range. Jack Kelly gets the Bears back within 1.
Kelly feeling it that time, and from a good 15 yards out, finds a way to beat Carroll for his second goal of the day. Gets the Bears back within 1 as Jack Kelly, the laser up high.
You know, we mentioned, Mike, that Hanley doesn't have any goals, neither does Devin McLean. So when you're relying on other players, Kelly loads it up.
Yeah, just a nice step down there. Overhand, right-handed shot here, Kelly. Just look at that step into it. Perfect form. Close out territory up by the pickups there.
Shot in, walking down Thayer Street again comes Denola as he completes his own hat trick, I believe, and pulls the Quakers up to 8-6.
Again, his first 3 goals of his career, all in this one. Denola, the X factor for Penn today. Just tiptoeing right in once again.
Now, Mike, we often say get them the ball when they score their first career goal. We get him a ball for his first career hat trick?
Absolutely. Absolutely, you retrieve that if you're one of his teammates and you can do it, but
up towards him, and now Hanley will check back on. Again, Penn leading 8-6. Gets around Witt, passes it over. Fury shot, save made, and out ahead comes the Bears. Blackburn will run it down.
4 total in that first quarter, and then another 7 or 8 in the second quarter, but so far just 1 apiece here as Penn throws it away. Easy pickup here for the Bears.
These two teams came in 3rd and 4th in the conference in scoring defense. Taylor winds up, and the pole goal!
Well, the Bears needed a little juice. They'll certainly get some there. Trey Taylor, get him the ball. His first career goal.
Huge moment for the first year from the Bears as Taylor, the freshman from Tampa, Florida, the receiving end to pull Brown back within 1.
And again, pole to pole there. The Bears with 2 poles up in the attacking end, and Trey Taylor buries it, the high bouncer to beat Carroll.
And that'll send us to a timeout on the field inside. Corsi fights off a good switch from the Quaker defense, and back out to Aiden McLean, 10 to shoot. McLean works in, shot, save made, ball on the ground and released across midfield. It'll be a failed clear as Mark Witt comes up with a loose ball.
And that is a rare failed clear, but the third seemed to be a lot there.
Yeah, the Brown coaching staff is...
I guess when we go back to talking about the consistency, what we've seen not called, that one was on the edge.
And Witt gobbles it up, and that will give Penn a man up, and Mike Daly and John Svek not happy.
Yeah, well, the only a little bit of a silver lining for the Bears, Penn only 4 man-up goals in 20 chances this season.
Oh, Mike Daly is heated.
Well, again, let's take another look. Well, here's going to be a look at the shot and the save made by Terrio. One of his best saves of the day. And so let's see. Sticks a little bit there. Swim dodge. Maybe a little bit high. Caught him, but
Handley's pulling. Locke, King, the McLeans, TYK, and Glavin. And Glavin at X. Comes back as they rotate it counterclockwise, do the Bears. Here's the rotation. King, McLean, had Locke in front, goes back out for brother Aiden, does Devin. Good look down low, gobbles it up, shot, score! Devin McLean ties the game! Actions from the Bears as you see McLean, 1-2, and then 3, skips it through.
Really nice play there. The old McLean from McLean goal. Crazy 8s on the board right now.
Lavelle. Defensive unit's been solid for Penn as out across midfield. Canet, Labar, the feed, the shot, the score! Handley with the feed will pick up the goal, will be Ben Smith as the Quakers go back on top.
Third of the day for Smith, 17th of the season, and you're right, first point of the day for Handley, and Penn reclaims the lead here at 3:21 of the fourth quarter. Good quick ball movement that time by the Quakers. Farrar somehow able to get that pass off to Handley, and then Handley spotting Smith coming from behind cage. Not much Terrio could do there. Big face-off coming up.
Over for Wertheim. Little shake and bake, trying to get around. I think it's McLaughlin. Paff steps into it, the save made. As again, Emmett Carroll has come to play. Both goaltenders have played well, Mike.
Yeah, and he didn't get a lot of time last year. Of course, backing up Birkinshaw, but another failed clear. Empty net.
Can King get there? I don't think he can. Carroll hot foots back. Drop pass. Devin McLean. It hits a Penn player in the helmet. I think it was Lavelle, rather.
Yeah, Lavelle.
The Bears will come back upfield. Bean sprinting right to left. Has Handley in front of him. Dishes for King. King for McLean. McLean dodges, shoots, and scores! All got started on a great run by Bean, and we're tied at 9.
McLean hits goal number 20 of the season. Again, the Bears so dangerous in transition. Get it done again. Devin McLean for the second time in this quarter, as he draws the Bears even at 9 apiece.
What a dodge there.
And, they made Handley expend some more energy. He was coming all the way back. Bean was taking it right towards him. And then McLean, slick little finish to beat Carroll for the second time.
You saw the look on his face there as you'll see another look at the push.
Yeah.
A 30-second hold.
They called it a hold.
They called it a hold. Looked more like a push there.
30-second fouls. The Bears will work quickly. King, far side of the box. Great look. 1-2 pinch. King for McLean, who completes the hat trick. And the Bears have their first lead of the day. It's 10-9 Brown.
Well, after Devin McLean was held without a point through 3 quarters, 3 goals here in the fourth to put Brown on top. 10-9. Time, room, and space that Fury had to rip that one towards the net. Would have been his third of the day.
A dozen saves, and that time running out of the corner is Donola.
Who is this kid, and where did he come from? He has been outstanding today. 4th goal of the season, 4th of the day, and Donola evens things up at 10-10.
To give you an idea, to give a shout out to Josh Liddick down at Penn. They gave us this really great probable lineup chart. Goes with their attackers, their first, second, third midfield, their face-off unit. He's nowhere to be found.
Oh, good face-off win by the Bears. Gunty down the middle.
Scores! Matt Gunty, nothing like your face-off man, charging downfield to regather the lead.
second of the season for Gunty, the ultimate warrior for the Bears. And just as Denola had tied things up, Gunty needed just 6 seconds to go the length of the field after winning the faceoff. You talk about juice goals, you can get them with the pole and you can get them with your Fogo as well. Matt Gunty picks it up.
Pick back up. Comes back to Handley. Feet in front. The shot, the bounce shot through, scored. Came through, did Robert Shane, got himself free in the middle. And we're trading goals here in the fourth quarter. It's 11-11.
Oh, it's setting up a wild finish here in Providence. 8th of the season for Shane, a big one. As 3 goals now for each team in less than a minute of play. Denola at 10:01, Gunty at 10:07, and now Shane at 10:49. So combined 3 goals in less than a minute.
Corsi, Kelly kind of caught off guard. Tried to shake his way around Bond. Inside 10 now on the shot clock. Kelly scores! Found his way through. Talk about a ball finding its way to the back of the net. Jack Kelly celebrates the hat trick, and the Brown lead back up to 12-11.
Third of the day, 11th of the season for Jack Kelly, and with 2:17 left in the game, the Bears retake the lead yet again. A shot that just seemed to have eyes to the back of the net. Kelly goes low, bounces it through, and beats Carroll. Carroll, you can see the frustration there.
You know, every once in a while, Mike, you see a game.
You got the shot clock, not a factor. Fury, he's had some nice runs through the midfield as well.
And looking for his, and he throws it away. Ball picked up by Walsh as it just was behind the foot of Taylor. Up top, Fury, left side. Handley trying to get on the run. Throws a shoulder into Bean, who's drawn the assignment. Gets a step, throws it over the left side. 20 seconds left. Fury down low behind the net. At X, Denola turns back up over the top. Working in, comes Shipley. Witt dislodges the ball! A caused turnover by the Bears! Witt will run it back! He'll turn it to TYK! And the Bears pull off the upset! 12-11! A come-from-behind win! And the defense holds!
Wow, what a play on the defensive end by the Bears. Mark Witt with the caused turnover to seal the deal for Brown. They pick up their first Ivy League win of the season. They go to 1-2 in league play. Penn drops just its second league contest. They're at 2.